Cleopatra was born into power. A kingdom awaited her. A throne that demanded cunning. Her life was never simple. Never safe. Every day brought danger. Enemies lurked in the palace. Rivals plotted against her. Even her own family was a threat. She loved passionately. Trusted carefully. And every choice carried a price. Legends told one story. History whispered another. But the truth is far darker. Far more dramatic. And far more human. This is the story of Cleopatra. The story behind the crown. The story history tried to hide. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC. The daughter of Ptolemy XII, a family known for power and betrayal. From an early age, she learned the rules of survival. The palace was full of whispers. Secrets passed from servant to servant. Every word could be dangerous. She watched her siblings closely. Some were allies. Some were rivals. Trust was rare in her world. Her father ruled with a firm hand. But the kingdom was fragile. Rome's influence grew stronger every day. Enemies both inside and outside Egypt threatened their reign. Cleopatra was intelligent, sharp, curious about language, culture, and politics. She learned quickly. Every lesson was a weapon. When her father died, she was young. Only 18. The throne should have been hers. But her brother Ptolemy XIII claimed power. And a dangerous rivalry began. Cleopatra refused to step aside. She gathered allies. She studied strategy. Every decision mattered. Every mistake could be fatal. Rome was near. Julius Caesar arrived in Alexandria. Cleopatra saw an opportunity. A risky one. If she failed, her life would end. She needed to act with intelligence and courage. So she did what many thought impossible. She presented herself to Caesar. Not as a frightened princess, but as a ruler ready to claim her place. Legend says she was rolled in a carpet to meet him. Hidden, secretive, daring. She emerged, and Caesar was intrigued. Her wit and intelligence shone immediately. Alliances formed. Enemies plotted. The struggle for the throne intensified. Cleopatra faced betrayal constantly. Even from those she considered close. Her brother's forces were relentless. Battles raged. Strategies clashed. The palace became a war zone. Cleopatra showed skill beyond her years. She negotiated. She persuaded. She used charm and intellect as weapons. Every move was calculated. Her relationship with Caesar became both political and personal. An alliance that strengthened her claim. But also a dangerous entanglement. One misstep could destroy everything. Through all this, Cleopatra displayed courage. She faced death multiple times. She faced betrayal repeatedly. And she learned the harsh lessons of power. The people of Egypt watched closely. Some supported her. Some feared her. Her reputation grew. But so did the dangers around her. Her story was not just about love or charm. It was about survival. About intelligence. About strategy. About rising above enemies who underestimated her. Cleopatra was more than a queen. She was a master of politics. A woman navigating a male-dominated world. Every decision carried weight. Every alliance could save or doom her. Her reign began with struggle. Conflict at every turn. Danger lurking in every shadow. Yet she moved forward with courage. With determination. With focus. And this was only the beginning. Her greatest challenges were yet to come. Rome, ambition, betrayal, and war. All would test Cleopatra in ways no one could imagine. But she had learned early. Power was not given. It was seized. It was defended. And she was ready. Cleopatra's reign was never secure. Every day brought new threats. Enemies plotted in shadows. Even allies could betray her. After Caesar's arrival, her position strengthened. But danger never left. The palace walls were full of whispers. Every decision could cost her life. She moved with strategy. Every word carefully chosen. Every alliance calculated. She understood that survival required intelligence and courage. Her relationship with Caesar was both a weapon and a risk. It gave her power. It made her enemies envious. It made her vulnerable. Yet she embraced it. She knew power often comes with danger. Meanwhile, her brother Ptolemy XIII remained a threat. He refused to step aside. Conflict escalated. Civil war erupted in Alexandria. Cleopatra's life was at risk daily. She relied on advisors. She relied on soldiers loyal to her. Every plan was tested. Every strategy could fail. Yet she navigated the chaos with skill beyond her years. The streets of Alexandria became battlegrounds. The people watched anxiously. Some supported Cleopatra. Others feared the war. Egypt trembled under the weight of conflict. She demonstrated courage repeatedly. Leading secretly, observing strategies, making key decisions. Her mind worked faster than her enemies. Her heart stayed steadfast. Her resolve never wavered. Caesar supported her. Together, they faced her brother's forces. Victory was not immediate. It took patience, cunning, and risk. But Cleopatra prevailed. Her brother was defeated. Egypt's throne was hers. But her challenges were far from over. Rome remained a looming presence. Political intrigues continued. New alliances were necessary. New enemies emerged. Cleopatra understood the power of perception. She cultivated charm, diplomacy, and influence. Her image as a ruler was as important as her decisions. She negotiated with foreign leaders carefully. She navigated Rome's politics with finesse. Her romance with Caesar deepened. It was not just passion. It was strategy, survival, and power intertwined. A union of ambition and intelligence. Yet danger shadowed every step. Caesar's assassination changed everything. Cleopatra's world shifted instantly. Rome plunged into chaos. Her alliance was broken. Her future uncertain. But she did not falter. She adapted quickly. Formed new alliances. Navigated the political turbulence of Rome. Marco Antonio entered her life. A partnership formed. Power and romance combined again. Egypt and Rome intertwined through their bond. But challenges multiplied. Octavian rose in Rome, a formidable enemy. He threatened both Cleopatra and Egypt. War became inevitable. Cleopatra's strategy was bold. Every decision critical. Every alliance crucial. Her intelligence guided her actions. Her courage carried her through uncertainty. The Battle of Actium marked a turning point. Navy clashed with navy. Strategy met strategy. Every moment held life or death consequences. Cleopatra faced the reality of potential defeat. Despite setbacks, she displayed unwavering resolve. She protected her kingdom. She safeguarded her people. She acted with vision and clarity. But history took a tragic turn. Defeat came. Rome's power prevailed. Cleopatra faced the collapse of her dreams. In her final moments, she acted with courage. She controlled her fate as much as she could. She chose her path deliberately. Her death became legend, yet her story did not end there. Her life, her intelligence, her courage, and her strategy were immortal. History remembered her as a queen of unmatched ambition. A woman who navigated politics, romance, war, and betrayal with skill beyond her time. Cleopatra's legacy remains powerful. She showed the world that leadership is complex. That strength comes from intelligence, courage, and adaptability. That even in the face of danger, one can act boldly. Her life teaches that power is never simple. That trust is rare. That every decision carries weight. That survival requires strategy, courage, and vision. Cleopatra was more than beauty. More than legend. She was a ruler. A strategist. A woman who shaped history. Even centuries later, her story captivates. It inspires intrigue, admiration, and reflection. Her choices, her love, her ambition all echo through time. She was flawed, human, ambitious, vulnerable, and unforgettable. History may have told some lies. Legends exaggerated. But the truth shows resilience, courage, intelligence, the will to claim and defend power against all odds. Cleopatra's life was drama in its purest form: conflict, love, betrayal, strategy, tragedy, triumph, in small victories. And the final lesson is clear: greatness requires courage. Leadership demands intelligence. Legacy is earned through action, not chance. Cleopatra's story reminds us, even in the face of overwhelming odds, strategy, bravery, and determination define destiny. And history remembers those who dare,